Ramadan thing. Glenn. Salami. Police, okay. Number 81, if you have a number 81, please come to the second, if you have a number 207.
The lady will have to pay 81.
And go through Duncan, Bamboo and Larvin villages. We will be turning off down at the edge where we formerly knew as TJ. And we get down to the creek, straight on to the Avocat Junction, and then we turn up into Fyzabad. The road is properly marked, so there is no problem of you missing the course. We want to remind you that there are 12 water stations, and you are advised that you should drink a bit of water at all the stations. We have ambulances this morning in attendance, and we also have a full medical service down at the finish. If by any chance during the course of the race you feel ill, please report it to any official on the road who are in orange jerseys, or please stop immediately from participating in the event. Anyone feeling ill at any time, please do not continue. Stop and report it to any of the officials on the road. At this time, on behalf of the President General of the Oilfields Workers Trade Union, executive officers, General Council members, and all the members of the Blue Shirt Army, welcome to the 2014 Butler's 20K Run and Walk. We do want to apologize for the late start this morning, but as you all know, we are Trinidadians and circumstances will be on our control. At this time, let us all stand where we are for the national anthem of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. let us all.
Father, as we come before you this hour, Lord, Father, we ask you for your guidance and your protection. We ask you for the guidance and protection of all walker and all runner. We ask you to bless this day and give them good conditions, Lord. Let the drivers on the road be observant, Lord. Let no harm come to no one, Lord. We ask for health and strength for each and every one. And as they take off this morning, Lord, that I ask you to guide them. In your name, amen.
Rabbi Marshall, representing our President General this morning. He is in the house, however. And they are off and running. This is the start of the 20K race to be followed by the 20K race. The runners are coming.
Now the walkers are going to take the starting point. San Fernando bypass with Pleasantville. It's now 6:48 and the workers are behind in San Fernando bypass with Pleasantville.
All the way from Guyana. The runners and walkers are coming. This is the Butlers annual 20K run and walk. Making its way down here now to Fyzabad. Everybody, greetings to all the people here in Fyzabad. Get yourselves organized to put your hands together and welcome home our two Ghanis who are in the lead. 77th birthday of the Oilfields Workers Trade Union. We are getting ready to welcome home our first two runners all the way from Guyana. Let's welcome Guyana. Running away, number 204. Johnson of Guyana, winning of the Butlers 20K, and followed by Thomas Valentine of the Clifton and the Trinidad. Let's do it. Thomas Valentine, the Clifton and the Trinidad. We welcome him back home.
Get the clock. Take a shot at the clock. Then we can listen to the time already.
Give a lot of applause. Please walk on the pavement. Okay, let's put our hands together, and welcome number 3. Our third one is 20K run. Let's go for number 205. Put your hands together for Paul Henry Williams.
You don't get shots already, that's what it is. You don't get 12 minutes. You don't play kids anymore, and you don't get shots already. So you went all up, so you get shots today. So just try this bar. And what we need to get.
Another runner coming in. Our first female is an Avocat coming in. Let's get ourselves organized to welcome to the finish line. Our own Curtis Cox running away. He's been chased by another runner here, number 5, 6, and they keep coming. Number 5, 6, keep the applause up. Keep the applause up. Number 207, followed by number 104.
All right, folks. 104, Avinash Alawi. He's the National Duathlon Champion and he represented us at World Championship. Give a round of applause, please. Avinash Alawi.
Thank you. More runners coming in. Another runner coming in. Keep the applause up. Please open down the, please stay on the pavement, please stay on the pavement. More runners coming. The applause up, remember these people are running all the way from San Fernando this morning. Number 18. Your own Fyzabad is coming home, Tobago. Let's do it for Fyzabad. Tobago. Number 39. Boy Polido, Philip. More runners coming, they are coming fast. 3, 4.
You don't need all that. First, second, and third.
Female, looking for female now.
Push through this one.
Number 5-3, number 5-3 coming in the first at the side. The first woman is at Ramatali Park coming. The first woman is at Ramatali Park coming. Here this time, on our top runners.
It was way overexposed, right? And that's why we get full second and third. Way overexposed.
Another runner coming in. Number 1, 5, 6. Number 1, 5, 6.
Closing that iris and seeing the difference. Like you see, all here with the movement a little bit here. When you come in,
Runner coming in, number 1, 5, 4. Let's try for him, number 1, 5, 4.
so when you come here now, watch how it looks. And you see the food come a bit, just a bit.
Number 1.
Come here now, you see. Now, remember, we know it's so interested in you, right? But what you got to practice is seeing the difference.
Another male runner, running in here.
Goes a bit right there. You know. So you need to just know when the new.
So we now down to the finish line. Let's go for our first female runner. Number 202.
Follow up.
Female runner is around Ramatali Park coming.
Hey, so far.
And our first walker is an outpost coming. The second and third female is around Ramatali coming. Another male 162. Number 7-3. Number 7-3. Let's hear it for him as he makes his way to the finish line. Look like a master, yes, running away. Number 153. Let's hear it for him. Let's hear it for him, running in, looking strong. And we need to put our hands together for the man behind our physically challenged runner. Number 17, Kester Joseph. Let's say for him. Physically challenged for 3, Vincent. Number 143, Vincent. Number 6, Vincent here this time. Number 179. Number 179, that's it for him. Let's give him a large round of applause. Another runner. Another master coming in, number 178. Let's get it for him. Give him a same one to the line. Let's hear it for this runner. Number 213. Number 213 finishing at this time. They are jostling up. Number 240, number 420 finishing. Number is by number 184, 208, 184. We have another runner coming in here, number 225, 226. 226. Another male runner coming in, number 64. Number 64 finishing up here this time. Number 98. Number 98. Coming in, number 19 coming in. We are getting ready to go. Comes for the guy number 1. Let's put our hands together and welcome home our second female to cross the line. Now, and she's running number 3, number 211. 211. More runners coming in, number 220 and number 144. 220 and 144. Number 60 finished here this time. Number 132. Number 132 finishing here. Our third female, our third female, the first line. Number 6. Please open. Here for number 74. Number 74. Well, the driver of CC. 4 runners are coming in. Number 87 finishing here now from number 72. Sorry, 97. 97 from 72. More runners coming. Number 130 finishing here now. Number 130. Oh, yeah. 06. Number 106. More runners coming in. Number 95. Number 95 running in here this time. Another female runner, number 61 finishing here. Number 2, number 76 finishing, followed by 111. 111. Another male master running away, let's hear it for him. Number 62 finishing. Followed by number 6. Number 433 there running. Number 25. Female 25. Male 433. All right. Number 69 finishing here. Followed by number 118. 176. Followed by number 118. Another female and male runner coming in. Number 194 and number 110. 194 110. The pavement. Another runner coming in. Number 22, female runner, number 22, followed by 15950 and 21. Number 7-8 coming in. Number 7. 7-7 and number 2-1-6. 2-1-6 and 7-7 finishing on this side. More runners coming. Followed by 1-3-7 and 2-7-7.
Make sure you get my hat.
I can't get into your heart, girl.
2 more runners coming in. Number 2-4-2.
I think you go on home here. You didn't see Roy coming. I like him. Left, left.
Followed by 1-2. Followed by 1-2. The first female walker is in trouble finish coming. Place walker, male. Second place walker, male, number 4-7-5. Another runner coming in, number 157, number 157. 157 finishing here this time, followed by number 2-3-1 and number 2-2-8. 2-3-1 female. 2-2-8. Another walker coming. Third place walker coming in. Followed by the third place winner in the walker. Number 4-1-5. Let's try for him. 4-1-5. We have another walker coming in, number 4-1-4. 4-1-4. Followed by the female runner, number 7. Number 5-8 coming in.
But one thing, and I watching when you read,
Number 3-1. The female walkers are coming in. The Robert Masari Park coming. Interested in knowing their times and whether you are appointed again, you can contact the OWTU office. 202 finishing, followed by 5-2. Followed, the one after coming in, number 186, 186. Let's get ready to welcome our second, our next walker, sorry, our next male walker. Walkers, 2 male walkers coming up, looking pretty easy for the stage. 4-8-1. 491.
Hello, what's your
All
name?
female runners coming in.
What's your name? Daryl.
Number 99 to the here now. Number 99.
Daryl? D-E-R-R.
YLL.
R-R-Y-L.
Followed by 21. 169 followed by 21. And here comes the two-two master, Mr. Roy Riley. Let's go for it. 17 years and going strong.
Year-old Riley.
Trophy coming in and put on together and give a lot of applause. Top three master. Number 28. More runners coming. Number 433. Number 49 and number 102. Number 97 and number 102 is there. Walking in here at this time.
Lovely.
Your name, what's your name?
Going on.
Number 117 person at this time. Number 117.
Go on, baby.
Monk Mariah, right?
So you ready? Go ahead, I'm recording. Tell your name, please. Just tell us your name, please. Your name?
My name is Shania Francis.
Drop your hand with the mic a bit. Drop your
My
hand a
name is
little lower.
Shania Francis.
Drop your hand a little lower. Say your name again.
My name is Shania Francis.
Okay, what event you partake in this morning?
In the 5K.
Okay, and how much you place?
First and the female.
Allow the bigger part. Come on. Okay, yeah, so we gotta leave this after her. Okay, so tell us, is this the first time you entered the 5K?
No, I run every year.
Is this the first time you came in first?
No. Always. This year I had a little competition.
So how many times before you came first?
Mostly all the time.
How many times is that? How many?
About 5 or 6.
5 or 6 times already?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So how was it this morning for you? How was the race this morning?
Well, it was hard because I run real hard.
Was this a better time, your best time so far?
Yes, this was my PE.
What was the time?
18.
How much?
18 minutes.
1-8?
Yeah.
You ran that in 18 minutes?
18 minutes.
Whoa!
That's my personal best.
Your personal best. That's how you feel?
Happy, excited. Because I really wanted to make the time.
Are you running any particular club?
Yes, we're Trinidad and Tobago Road Runners.
So tell us, what's the next step for you?
Well, my dream is to enter the Olympics, so I want to train real hard to enter.
Anything else you want to add right now? Anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to add right now? Okay, all the best to you, right? All the best.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much. What's your name again?
Shania Francis.
Spell your first name first.
S-H-A-N-I-A.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
invite various leaders to have their say, to make the remarks this morning at this 2014 Labor Day Wreath laying ceremony here at the tombstone of Butler. But before that, let me just welcome members of the media and welcome here the Communication Workers Union and its leadership. We want to welcome them. We want to welcome and its leader, President Joseph Remy. We want to welcome President of the Banking and Insurance General Workers Union and their members here, members of their executive. We want to welcome Comrade Shiraz, representing the farmers here this morning. We want to also recognize stalwart, long-standing stalwart of the Oilfields Workers Trade Union, former General Secretary Comrade Dudnath Maharaj. We also want to recognize Comrade Sugrim, yes, Comrade Kuhlman. And did I leave out anybody? No? Yes? Oh, Comrade Joe. We want to recognize Comrade Joe. Hiding in the back there. Right. And also comrades from the Oilfields Workers Trade Union, the Blue Shirt Army. Welcome, comrades. Every year, comrades, we come here to lay this wreath and pay our respects and to try to make a connection with all that happened in the past, connecting ourselves to what we consider to be the power base, what we consider to be where it all started. There are those today who are saying that what we are doing is not significant, and that Butler himself would laugh if he hear people who don't know or perhaps don't even care, but who care only about themselves making such statements. This year is a bit different because we have been challenged by one of us. They took one of us and sent him against us. But that is no strange event to Butler. Butler would have said to us, if he was speaking this morning, that you had to get accustomed to that, because that is what they did me back in the 1930s and 40s and so on. Betrayal, it seems, is a part of the business of trade union events and so on, and that will never change. There would always be traitors among us. The important thing, though, is for us to keep focus, keep our eyes on the ball, keep our eyes on the mission, this mission which is to provide a society that has the power to chart and identify and to achieve its own destiny on the basis of that society having the power to determine it themselves. And therefore, for all of the achievements and all of the gains that we have made throughout the years, we this morning are saying thanks and paying our respect to those who, not just Butler, but those who would have given their lives, their very lives, and destruction of their families to ensure that we have a better life today. We have a lot to say today. We don't want to say some of or all of what we have to say, which we would say later on today, but I just want to give the opportunity to comrades to make a statement, a short statement here this morning before we lay the wreath.
Morning, comrades. On behalf of the Banking, Insurance and General Workers Union, we'd first like to congratulate the OWTU not only for today's event, but for keeping the memory of Butler alive. This is an important thing. You see, people who don't know where they have come from, don't know where they're going. And apparently, there are many people in Trinidad and Tobago not having learned the history, and other people who apparently now start to read the history books, who don't know where the hell they come from, and certainly don't know where the hell they're going. So on this morning, we join in commemoration of Tubal Uriah Bus Butler. I can only say in conclusion, how can someone who was hounded by the colonial authorities, incarcerated by the colonial authorities, attempted to be assassinated by the colonial authorities, how can such a man, how can anyone question the validity of holding him as the greatest labor leader in Trinidad and Tobago? I'm really lost for words. Thank you very much, comrades.
Just a minute, please.
In the face of what is happening in our society today. And we have recommitted to the cause of the working class. We have committed to the Butlerite tradition of trade unionism. And we would do whatever is absolutely necessary to ensure that the cause of the working class is realized at the end of the day. We are living in challenging times. We are up against a political system that is not working for the benefit of working class and ordinary citizens. And it's only through our kind of mass action that we could bring about that kind of fundamental transformation. We have no choice now. We have to lay a foundation for our young people. When we see in a society where within the last month we have lost how much young persons in all kind of unusual circumstances, it suggests that something is hovering over our land that we need to exercise it for. So we have a responsibility as responsible trade union leaders to do what is absolutely necessary to ensure that those who labor will really hold the reins of power. We can't just be singing that song and don't mean it. We have to believe in it, and it's only when we believe in it that we could get to the point where we believe in ourselves to govern ourselves. So again, the CWU joins with the Joint Trade Union Movement, the OWTU, and all the other progressive thinking trade union leaders in commemorating this day. And we have to be mindful. When we look around, the only time, and it will be remiss of me if I don't say, the only time I have seen our parliamentarians unite was about a week ago when they all gave themselves hefty increases in pensions against the background that they want to interfere with the occupational pension plans that we have, which only guarantees us 2/3 maximum pension after 33 and 30 years. This is a battle that we have to engage in. And we should be taking the streets to protest against that travesty of justice by enriching themselves at the expense of the working class. So again, the CW joins in this battle, and we say forward to the progressive trade union movement, forward ever, backward never. Thank you.
So the actual lane of the week comes
Come on, Remy. He usually comes from behind. He usually comes. Yeah. Could you for a second?
Oop. Come on. Wait a minute.
The class, Professor. Thank you.
Some video man in the shop, man.
One second. The silver.
Bias against the camera.
No, but that's a bad shot. So you can show this in the light. First, we have to make sure to cover all our media workers. Make sure all the media workers are happy. Watch it. And then we usually lay wreaths on two of the comrades on this side here. And
yeah, Nicholas. Yeah, that one. You see? What's it?
Good photographer, you're in the face.
everybody faces.
When those who labor hold the reins of power. Labor hold the hands of power, power, power. When those who labor hold a race come, we shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. For deep in our hearts, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Someday, someday, any day now, we shall overcome. Any day now, we shall overcome. Our voices high, high. We'll join our hands in union song to battle or to die. Hold the fort, for we are coming. Union is be strong. Side by side, we battle on what we never fear. Help will come when help is needed. Side by side, we battle on what victory will come. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Our union makes us strong. And we will keep on struggling until we get a better day. Oh, we will keep on struggling until we get a better day. We will keep on struggling until we get a better day. Our union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Our union makes us strong.
Right, come as we now go to the headstone of Labrador Charles. Back to the junction.
PJ move too fast now.
know the significance of Butler, but all comers should know the reason why we come here every year and place this wreath here at this headstone. The significance of this comrade Labrador Charles was mistaken for Butler in the uprising, and he was shot and killed by state police. He paid the ultimate price just for looking like Butler. And so we continue to honor the work and the struggle, the life of Labrador Charles, who was a Butlerite and who was one of the earlier martyrs who struggled for and sacrificed for this country yesterday, so that today all of us can benefit. Indeed, we continue to make the point that some people paid for the struggle with their dear lives. Yeah? And for that, we pay our utmost respect and we keep him in our memory as we continue the struggle going forward ever and backward never. Thank you very much. You want to say something? This Alan song, man. Yeah? We shall overcome. Sing it. We shall overcome someday. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. So deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall overcome. We shall deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved, just like a tree that's planted by the waters. We shall not be moved.
planted by the waters, we shall not be moved.
Sing together.
Hi, my name is Gina Olive, and we are from the Residents Association, Press Camp Residents Association, and we have a lot of issues which we have with the government, with Petron especially. We have poor drainage, poor security, poor lighting. We have very badly maintained roads, and above all, we want back our club. Our club is being, they are saying they're going to use our club for a Heroes Museum, and we want our club back. It's our only recreational facility at this time.
Thank you very much. This is the voice of the people's national movement. Ladies and gentlemen, in your area, come and support your team, the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the voice of the people's national movement, my friend. Peaceful.
Okay, let's go.
I think the first time officially the PNM has been joining the march, but let me say that the PNM has always been a party of the working class. It started, and as a matter of fact, Dr. Williams continued the struggles of Theodore Uvaya, Boss Butler, with regards to the anti-colonial movement and the independence movement in Trinidad and Tobago. So conceptually and philosophically, the PNM has always been part of the working class, and we have always seen ourselves as a working class party. So it is not unusual to be associated with the Labour Day movement. However, in this case this year, we have been officially invited to partake, and that has largely been because of the initiative of our political leader, Dr. Rowley, as he has been engaged with the Round Table movement and the J2 movement in building consensus with them as how we tackle the lack of proper governance in Trinidad and Tobago. We see this as part of the continuing process of our alignment with the views of the trade union movement and other civil society as it relates to the lack of governance in Trinidad and Tobago. So being involved in this march is nothing unusual for the PNM.
How would you respond to critics, especially Minister of Labour yesterday, saying that the working class will not forget the trials of the other PNM government?
I mean, Mr. McLeod could say what he wants. The PNM has always been for the working class. And let me make this point. One of the most success stories of Trinidad and Tobago is the building of the middle class in Trinidad and Tobago. And who has been responsible for the building of the middle class? The PNM. And what has caused the growth of the middle class in Trinidad and Tobago, unlike any other CARICOM country? We have the largest middle class in CARICOM. And that has been because of the building of small, micro and medium enterprises and the establishment of well-paying jobs. That is a PNM creation. However, what Mr. McLeod was referring to is probably being the government for most of our post-independent period. The government is the largest employer. So when we go along the bargaining table with the union, as the trade union movement negotiated on behalf of the workers and the CPO negotiated on behalf of the government, obviously there will be conflicts there. But that doesn't take away from philosophically the PNM is a party of the working class. That is just in the bargaining process as it relates to the CPO and the government. Okay.
I just wanted to respond very briefly to the Minister of Labour when he said that the workers will not forget the PNM. But to the contrary, we don't want the workers to forget the contribution that the PNM has made to the quality of their lives. We don't want that at all. And history has shown the connectivity between the People's National Movement and the workers. I can easily recall the largest percentage increase ever given to workers in this country was under PNM administration, the George Chambers administration, during the period 1981 to 1983, where we received a whopping 59% increase in salaries. When you look at all the structures that have been built in support of ensuring that workers have a better quality of life, the industrial court, the judges to the industrial court, who introduced trade unionists serving on the industrial court, it was the People's National Movement. When you look at the embassies abroad and labor taxes, the introduction of labor taxes within the government structure, it is the People's National Movement. Anyone who is familiar with the history of the working class in this country must be familiar with the contribution that the People's National Movement has made. I mean, to say, look, let's look around us. Look at all the development that has taken place all over this country can be ascribed to various administrations of the PNM. So that I think I would want to advise the Minister of Labour, instead of focusing his energies on what the PNM does, to focus his energies on trying to meet just one or two of the promises that he and his government made to Labour in the Fyzabad Accord. Because absolutely not one of the legislative promises that were made has been brought about. Absolutely nothing. And I think the Minister of Labour ought to be ashamed of what is happening under his watch.
I am Gwendolyn Louis-Snacks. I am the president of the Trinidad and Tobago Registered Nurses Association. Well, nurses, the association has always been within the march of the labour movement. We may not seem to be almost very visible, but we have always been there to support. Today may seem visible to many people, but it is not so. However, our position here today is to lend support to the labour movement, because nurses too are labourers in the vineyard, not just maybe people in a white dress and walking up and down that people think we're not doing anything. We too have to work assiduously for the benefit of our patients in Trinidad and Tobago, and also for the benefit of ourselves, because if we're not healthy, if we're not well, we cannot work in conditions that are conducive to good health care, the delivery of good health care, then you become sick, because sometimes you're tired, you're overburdened, and it doesn't augur well for the profession. So therefore, we are here today to make our position clear that as nurses, we want what we want for our patients, but also what we want for nurses as for ourselves, to ensure that we can deliver the quality care that we have been talking about over and over for many years. Well, we are saying that we want better patient care. Better patient care meaning we want equipment and supplies. We want an environment that is conducive to proper delivery of health care. We want that when a patient is in the ward, that the beds are comfortable for the patient, that the bed in which the patient is nursed is the bed that is appropriate for the patient's condition. We want to ensure that we have basic equipment, basic equipment to start with our patient care from the time the patient enters the accident and emergency department until the patient reaches the ward. We want to ensure that we have the equipment to manage that patient. We do not need high-tech to manage the patient. What you need without a base, you cannot go to the next level. Therefore, we are going to ensure that we have proper basic equipment with which nurses can perform their duties.
Given that recent civil
patients have always had a fear of coming to hospitals. It is nothing new. However, what we have to do as nurses is to ensure that even though we service our patients under trying conditions, we have to give the client the best care that we possibly could with the limited resources that we have. So therefore, when the patient enters the accident emergency, we have to be as professional as we could and ensure, give comfort to the relatives, give comfort to the patient, give them reassurance that, okay, notwithstanding that things may appear to be bad, but we can offer you the best service under the trying conditions under which we function at this point in time. So there's no need for persons to fear coming to the hospital. Patients come to the hospital for a particular kind of care that they do not get elsewhere. If a doctor could have nursed the patient in his office, then patients would come to the hospital. But patients come to the hospital for a care that you cannot get just on the outside. Specialized and a particular care. I am Gwendolyn Snacks and I'm the president of the Trinidad and Tobago Registered Association. Yes.
Just now, the transfer facility.
Yeah. The transfer lane facility has been converted for teaching for nurses. Nurses are trained at Hostat, they are trained at the University of the Southern Caribbean, at the School of Advanced Nursing, and at the Ministry of Health. So what Transfer Lane has done is to move some of the patients from the established hospital and brought them across into that extension where they are supposed to be getting some more comfort in terms of the bed space, in terms of service. And teaching will go on because it is an extension of the hospital. And therefore you would have nurses coming out to do practicals or what we call clinicals. They would be assigned to the wards that are in that area. So one would look and hope that as they have moved those patients across throughout the hospitals, that conditions would be made right, that you would have renovations and so taking place so that the patients and the nurses can both be comfortable. You cannot have love without marriage. We need the patients and the patients need us as nurses. So we have to look at both sides of the coin and try and ensure that there's equity in the distribution of wealth, in the distribution of management, in the distribution of services, in the distribution of training. It has to be across the board. Thank you.
Aku find out ya, because I don't think they move into it. Oh.
Yeah, go.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Our union makes us strong. Until we get a better pay, we will keep on struggling. Until we get a better pay, we will keep on struggling. Until we get a better pay, our union makes us strong. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
Christopher Henry. I'm the president of the Steel Workers Union of Trinidad and Tobago. Today we are here at Labor Day to show solidarity with all the working class and as representatives and partners of the Joint Trade Union movement. We are here to raise our voices. Our forefathers before us have fought for the right for us to be on the streets today on Labor Day, to be able to raise the concerns of the working class and to raise the concerns against the employer class who continue to oppress the workers of Trinidad and Tobago. Comrades, we will continue to be the voice of the voiceless. We will continue to raise our voices against bad governance, and we will continue to fight for the workers in the struggle against the oppression of the capitalist system. Most of our workers, we are from steel industry, Central, National Flour Mills, and Tube City. We are here today in our numbers to walk and to march on the streets free from any problems from the police or any problems from anybody, the government, because we have fought for the right to be on the streets, to raise our flags, to raise our voices, to raise our protests against any system, any issues that is against the worker today. Comrades, we will continue to fight for the working class. We will continue to fight for the people of Trinidad and Tobago in the struggle that is against the workers of this nation. We continue to raise our voices to have the government raise the limit of the labor. Right now it is $12.50. They had promised to raise the minimum wage to $13.50, and right now it is $12.50, comrades. And they have not seen it fit to stick to their promise. They have also promised the working class that they will see about the workers' agenda to deal with the issues of the recognition board, where you have to take 4 to 5 years to get representation for workers. Comrades, why workers suffers in the dungeons of these employers class. Comrades, we continue to raise our voices where judges in the industrial court doesn't have a pension when they leave. Some of them are there 25 years, comrades. We raise our voices for that. Comrades, we raise our voices against the system that doesn't allow the workers to mobilize in a way that they will be able to represent us. We now have to get 51% before we could go into our company and represent workers, comrade. That is ridiculous. Those laws were made in ancient times. We are saying that we have to change those laws. Today is one of those days that we will be raising our voices on the platform of labor to raise all the issues that as it relates to the problems that we are having with the workers. Thank you very much, comrade. I'm Christopher Henry, the president of the Steel Workers Union of Trinidad and Tobago.
My name is Joyce Placid.
Yes, ma'am. Joyce.
Joyce Placid.
Joyce, I understand PSA would not be here today. How come you are here?
Because I have been representing workers for a number of years. I have been the first ever grievance officer for the PSA, and I represent labor. And I continue to do so, whether or not Mr. Watson Duke is here. He doesn't know the real meaning of labor. If he knew it, he would have been here today.
It's by the issue.
It has nothing to do with issues. All it has to deal with is labor.
Yeah. Labor, everyone celebrates labor.
Of course.
The working class celebrates labor.
Of course.
Yeah. The working class majority.
Yeah.
Yes.
Real labor union.
The whole class still they got accepted. That's right. The PSA.
We are not only here this morning because of industrial relations practices. Today, some of those who are with us today, we will not forget them. We will not forget them. All of them have failed the labor movement. All of them have failed for people in Trinidad and Tobago. And Labor Day 2014, this year, they will decide Trinidadians and Tobagonians Do not allow anyone to belittle your level of intelligence. Do not allow anyone to belittle your level of intelligence. We have already tried all of them. We have given them their chances, and they have all betrayed us. And Labour National Movement, or the so-called People's National Movement, because they too have betrayed us. They are here with us this morning, but they must know, and we want to remind you, that although they are already had an opportunity, today we are holding opposition in this country. Today we continue to collaborate with state again, and believe that those who work with us are in solidarity with us. Not all of them are in solidarity with us, but they will work with us and they will use us. They will use us to get in the corridors of power. And once we get in the corridors, 2014 is a very critical time for the Labour movement. 2014 is a critical time for solidarity and solidarity. 2014 is a time when solidarity and solidarity has allowed us to fight on the route to get what my passion to all political organizations. Come and work with us this morning. Come and work in solidarity with us. Come and work in genuine solidarity with us. We have tried to be there. We have tried to unity. We have tried to allow. We have tried to be on the outside. And all of that is what we do on the outside.
Put your hands together and welcome. Second time around.